head to 197, and last two wrestlers for Iowa, both very experienced up at these weight classes. Jacob Warner, the redshirt freshman from Toledo, Illinois, ranked 5th at 197. He'll go up against Zack Chakonis, the redshirt junior from New Jersey. What's Zach's wrestling style? He's had a tough year this year, but we know he clearly has a lot of talent.
Yeah, he's got a good length to him. He can get on some good single legs. He's very good on top. So I think that's going to be his main strong point here. He's going to try to turn him on top and work obviously some good defense. Warner's an aggressive type of wrestler, just like a lot of these Hawkeyes are. So you might see a lot of reshots here. That's probably Chakonis' best chances at opening up opportunities are on those reshots.
Jacob Warner 9-2 on the season. Finished 5th at Midlands. Coming off 3 dual wins against Dylan Anderson of Minnesota, Matthew Correnti of Rutgers, and Andre Lee of Illinois.
Been down in the period and still scoreless.
Getting pushed out. They're off the circle, so they'll come back. Just over a minute, as you said, gone.
He's got some pretty fancy shoes on right now.
The Nike.
Bright pink and
green.
Green.
Neon green.
Looks like Warner doesn't want to get underneath Chakonis. A lot of lunging attacks. Not really trying to get down to the mat too much.
That takedown right on the edge. It was close, but he had it. So 2 for Warner. He's first on the board over Chakonis about halfway through the first. Now, a chance finally for Warner to build up his riding time after he got that first takedown. See what Chakonis can do to get up. Has one leg already. But Warner working hard to keep him down. One minute now, just about in this first period. Still 2-0, that riding time around 30 seconds.
Yeah, Chakonis got to get his wrist free right here. It's keeping him down. And he's been hit for stalling, so there's the first stall warning of this match.
.40 seconds left. Not a lot of action after that takedown, but riding time real close to a minute.
Yeah, it's building. Doesn't look like Warner's really going for too much of a turns here. He's just kind of just breaking him down, trying to get that wrist to his back, like that hammer lock, as we saw with Marinelli earlier at 165.
15 seconds left. Riding time at 1:15 in Warner's favor. Time ticking out. That's the first period. Chakonis 0, Warner 2. And riding time over a minute, so we'll head to the second. And Warner pretty content after that takedown to build up some riding time.
Looks like we got a blood time again. Take a little.
Third time we've had some blood time stoppages today.
Yeah. Give Chakonis a little time to regroup and talk to Coach Storniolo and see what fixes he can make to turn this match around.
Looking ahead for Northwestern, things open up a bit this season. Had a really tough start to the new year, wrestling Nebraska, Penn State, Wisconsin, Minnesota, and Iowa, all ranked teams in the Big Ten. Now a chance to rack up some wins of their own, Ohio State, Michigan, Illinois. You know, what does it mean? Obviously, the focus is on March, as you said, Big Ten championships, NCAA championships. But how does it help having, a little bit of an easier slate the next month or so?
Get your, I'd say, you got to wrestle these guys one way or another. So I don't really think it matters too much when you wrestle them, as long as you get your hands on them before March so you can,
get an idea.
Yeah. It's a little nice to get some better wins underneath your belt, but it's never okay to lose to these teams. But, top 4 or 5 guys or teams rather, or most of our losses as a dual team.
It's one of the toughest schedules in the country Northwestern faces every year, by nature of being the Big Ten.
Yeah, something you sign up for sure, but it's better to wrestle the best than not.
Chakonis doing good work on top. You mentioned that. That's where he's at his best at. Swinging that riding time close to under a minute.
He's going to get this riding time off for sure. He'll get down to, I think 40 seconds or so.
Now it's under a minute. Warner's on his feet. He finally gets the escape.
56.
But as you said, at 56. So 3-0 lead for Warner. Chakonis at some point needs to go for a takedown.
He's gonna need one, and he needs one to get rid of the riding time, because he's gonna pick bottom next period. So you don't want to give him his riding time back.
Warner going for the leg, taking a shot.
Chakonis locking up a cradle right here. Looks like he's got it. There's 2 rewarded.
Good work by Zack Chakonis to get a takedown.
As long as he's got that cradle locked up, we won't see a stalemate. Oh, maybe he called it stalemate. They didn't think he was going nowhere. Usually they don't call it.
Frustrating for Chakonis. They'll come back. He trails 3-2, but just got a takedown, and that riding time down from above a minute earlier, now at 49 seconds in Warner's favor.
I'm surprised they stopped that so soon, unless Chakonis' grip got broken, because usually they let it go, try to work cradle, let the guy get an opportunity to get back points.
Chakonis could use some of those, but Warner's on his feet. Chakonis trying to wrap that leg.
Merkel position right here. Just trying to turn him.
Potentially dangerous. And the coaches for Iowa having some more words with the referees, arguing that Warner should have been allowed to keep going, but as you said, that was dangerous.
Yeah. Iowa coaches wanted to count. That's what they wanted. There's one right there. But can't get too high here. Riding time would be big here if he can build it, but he's definitely knocking it off. That's big for next period.
15 seconds left.
Right out here. Here's a cradle. There's for Chakonis. As I said, get on top. Locked it up.
He had it locked up, and then it just dissipated. Chakonis is doing good work in the second period.
He's got to ride this guy out right here. You can't let him out. That's big right there, because
rides him out to the end of the period. That riding time only at 2 seconds in Warner's favor. It's a 3-2 lead for Warner, and now Chakonis has some margin of error to try to get this escape and tie it up.
That ride out last period was big, because now he can get to his feet. If he can get to his feet before 58 seconds, it's 3-3. So it's got to be a sense of urgency to come off bottom right here.
Warner repels that initial move from Chakonis. He's got a lot of work to do, but down just 1. He needs an escape, but he does have to make something happen, and Warner is great in his own right on top. Chakonis gets to his feet.
Roll right there.
He rolled out, almost had that leg away.
Needs a kick here.
Action right in front of us. Riding time now at 37 seconds, so Chakonis running out of time for his escape to tie it up. Had a strong move there, but it wasn't enough on the edge.
You need to give a couple more kicks right there.
49 seconds of riding time now for Warner. Chakonis has to escape quickly.
Riding time's about to come into effect. He's got to get one here.
Doesn't look like he'll do that. Riding time now over a minute. So it's essentially 4-2 for Warner. Chakonis needs to find a way out, and then needs a takedown. 52 seconds left in the period.
Coach Storniello is trying to talk to the ref, tell him the top man's stalling. We'll see, though. Not much going on right here. Both guys kind of just hanging out.
35 seconds, and
ever since that roll, they've kind of been just been in the same spot. We're going to get a fresh start here with 29 seconds left.
So Chakonis, now that riding time is locked up. So it's 4-2 for Warner. Chakonis needs to get out quickly, and that won't be enough. He'll need another takedown on top of it.
He's going to need a reversal or escape and takedown. So we'll see what he's going to give. Got a caution. Caution on Chakonis. This is first.
Chakonis doesn't have to be careful just quite yet, but he knows that this is a very important restart to try to get an escape and give himself enough time to go for a takedown.
Yeah.
He's on his feet.
There's another roll.
Tries rolling and he didn't work.
Yeah.
Now 20 seconds and Chakonis struggling to his feet once more. It's 15 seconds. He just needs an escape, but the way the clock is running, it doesn't look like Chakonis is going to have enough time. Warner just doing a great job on top.
And
that does it. So Chakonis had a good stretch there in the second period, but in the third wasn't able to escape. A strong ride from Jacob Warner. He'll get a 5-2 decision at 197. Improve his record this season to 10-2. The number 5th wrestler at 197.